This is your second lesson of the day. This lesson is a language arts lesson, and we will be learning about singular and plural pronouns. We're gonna get started with watching this video that will explain you what plural and singular pronouns are.
Hello, grammarians. We're going to start talking about pronouns today. And of course, that begins with the question, what are pronouns? Allow me to answer that question by way of a demonstration. Emma laughed so hard, milk came out of Emma's nose. Zach lifted the log. Zach found a worm under the log. So these sentences don't have pronouns, but what they do have is repeated nouns. You know, we have Emma, and then we say Emma's again, and then we say Zach and the log, and then we say Zach and the log. But people are smart, right? We have relatively long attention spans, and so if we start off a sentence talking about Emma, and we're pretty sure that we're still talking about Emma, we don't need to say that name twice. We don't need to say Emma and then Emma again. So what a pronoun does is it allows you to take out the unnecessary noun when we're very certain we know what we're talking about. So you don't have to say Emma a million times. You can replace Emma with her. Same thing applies to the second two sentences. We don't have to keep on mentioning Zach and the log when we know what we're talking about. So the first sentence will still read Zach lifted the log, but then in the second sentence, we can replace the name Zach, since we already know who we're talking about, with the word he, and we can replace this little phrase, the log, with it, since we know we're talking about the log. Now words like her and he and it are all pronouns. So what are pronouns? They are words that stand in for other words. Now obviously her, he, and it are not the only pronouns in English, but for now I just want you to think about the idea that a pronoun is a word that stands in for another word. You can learn anything. David out.
Singular and plural pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. Nouns are people, places, and things. There are two types of pronouns, singular and plural pronouns. Singular refers to one person only, and plural refers to more than one person. Some examples of singular pronouns are I, me, he, she, him, her, it, myself, himself, and herself. Some examples of plural pronouns are we, us, they, them, ourselves, and themselves. These are plurals because they refer to more than one person or thing, right? We are going to look at these sentences and we're going to come up with a pronoun, okay? He worked alone in the homemade laboratory. So the word he replaces the name of the noun. So instead of saying John, the scientist, we will replace it with a pronoun. And the pronoun that matches will be he. Let's look at number 2. Drake's glasses made him look scientific indeed. The word him in this sentence is a pronoun and it's a singular pronoun. It refers to one person. It refers to Drake. Whose glasses? Drake's. Drake is a boy, so the matching singular pronoun for this is him. Number 3, they were in business together. The pronoun in this sentence is they. This is a plural pronoun because it refers to more than one person. So instead of saying John, Rita, and Mary were in business together, we make it short and we say they. Let's look at number 4. She was nice even if she talked a lot. This will be a what? Yes, a singular pronoun. Both of the sections of this sentence refer to a singular pronoun. And we know it's a girl because it's a she. So instead of saying Lena was nice, even if Lena talked a lot, No, we replace them to singular pronouns. Last sentence we are going to go over. I don't want to be someone's dinner. The pronoun here is the word I. It's a singular pronoun because it refers to one person, or in this case, I think animal. I'm not sure. So let's review the second part of this worksheet. Directions. We're going to choose a pronoun in the parentheses to replace each underlined noun or noun phrase. Write the pronoun underlined. Number 6. Doyle and Fossey never had a monster assignment before. We know that Doyle and Fossey are the nouns of the sentence. They're the people who are doing something in the sentence. And those two names will get replaced by a pronoun. It will be a plural pronoun. The pronoun will be they because it refers to more than one person. He would not be the best choice because he refers to one person only. Let's take a look at number 7. Nell was the fastest runner in the 5th grade. What two options do we have? She or her? Nell will be replaced by a singular pronoun because it only talks about one person, and it would be she was the fastest runner of the 5th grade or her was the fastest runner in the 5th grade. You not only have to pick a singular or a plural pronoun that matches or that replaces the noun, but you also have to take a look at that the pronoun actually makes sense in the sentence. So in this case, she was the fastest runner in the 5th grade. Let's look at the last sentence. What made Gabby think that there was a monster? We need to replace the noun Gabby. Now, Gabby is a person. Now, Gabby is one person or more than one person. If it's one person, it will be singular. If there's more than one person, it will be plural. We know that in this case, it's a singular noun. It refers to one person. So what is the best pronoun to replace the word Gabby or the noun Gabby? She or her? What made she think there was a monster? Or what made her think there was a monster? In this case, the word her is the best choice that we would have. Why? Because it substitutes the noun better. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video about singular and plural pronouns. Now, you're going to go back to the file that gives you all the activities you need to do today, and you're going to go to the section that says language arts. You're going to be writing sentences in your notebook that you've been working with um, using plural and singular pronouns. You need to write your sentences in your notebook, and you need to write complete sentences, and you need to write 4th grade sentences. Remember, those sentences should be more than 6 words. They need to make sense. You need to look at your capital letters, your punctuation. You're going to write 3 sentences using singular pronouns and 3 sentences using plural pronouns. All right? If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good day. Bye.